Talking to your child about returning to school should be the #1 priority on your back to school checklist. Children and adolescents are going back to school with a lot of stressors that they have never had to deal with before. The pandemic has really impacted many children and adolescents during a pivotal time in their social development. Children experience social isolation, that lack of structure, that lack of routine, and then a lot of these uncertainties. These disruptions can have significant impacts on children and adolescents. Increased anxiety, depression, difficulties with sleep, changes in eating habits. It's really important to be having conversations around mental health. This should become a normal part of your family's routine so that parents and caregivers are regularly checking in with their kid about how they're feeling. They can be flexible about how this conversation happens. A child may benefit from a more formal sit down or a more informal conversation in the car while you're driving to practice. Make sure that there are no screens on when they're having this conversation because you want to make sure that you have your child's full attention. Use open-ended questions. These are questions that will hopefully elicit conversation, not just yes or no answers. What was the best part of your day? Or what was the most difficult part of your day? When your child begins sharing their feelings, parents can validate and acknowledge those feelings. It's also important that if your child brings up a problem, that instead of trying to fix that for them, work with them to find a solution. This helps your child feel empowered and like they have the ability to solve their own problems. I think it's even more pertinent now than ever that parents begin that conversation with their kids and find the time and the words to do so.